Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca Gabriel from Sage Awakenings. I hope you are keeping well. This is going to be a card reading for mid-July. So let's get into it, Sagittarius. I'm going to pull some cards from the Energy Oracle deck. Let's see what's coming up for you. All right, for Sagittarius. How interesting. Things are certainly moving very swiftly for you, Sagittarius. We have the action card, all systems go. Lots going on here for you. Very forward movement direction, very intentional, very on purpose. And yeah, you're on a mission, which is interesting. The next card we have here is the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. It's so important that you listen to your higher self, the divine guidance that's coming through, and you'll be able to sense, notice and feel this in terms of your decision making, your direction. It's interesting that side by side to this we have all tied up. So have you been listening, or you still got yourself in a mental situation of feeling like your hands are tied? So never are your hands are tied, it's only what we believe. But when you listen to your intuition in terms of your guidance of how to move forward, I think you will be more successful if you do that. We next have the Journey card. So there's movement. Are you moving? Are you physically moving, or are you on a journey of some kind of exploration? There's something about this where you're stepping into the unknown. You're taking everything that you have with you, and whether that be physically or whether that be sort of knowing yourself well and moving forward, knowing that you are enough, which is beautiful. You're looking for that inspiration and guiding light in your life at the moment, not 100% sure of your direction. So this woman is standing on a bridge. It's a bridge, it would seem, between two worlds, but there's several signposts, and she's just sitting, or rather standing there at the moment, which kind of indicates to me, I'm not too sure where I'm going to land, is what I'm getting. So let's keep moving and with your card reading, Sagittarius, to see what else is coming up here for you. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Yes, it's interesting because the speed here with which you get started is important, because obviously decisions have been made to create some change. But in terms of where you're going and where you're going to land, I feel that this is not yet resolved within you. You have this guidance that's pulling you towards improvement in your life. You are listening about that, you're listening to that at a certain level. But there's another aspect of your situation that you haven't still yet worked out, and you're a little uncertain with your footing here as to where to go next. So, all right, pulling some cards here from the Angel Tarot deck for you, Sagittarius. So in terms of your decision to move forward and take action, the Justice card comes up to say that this is a fair and just decision, and this is about doing what you know is right for you, and standing up for your beliefs of what you feel is right for you is really important, Sagittarius. The Knight of Fire, well, no surprises here. This is about a sudden event that needs your attention. So here's the Knight of Fire here. This is why you're intent on taking action right now. Time is of the essence, yes. And however, whilst the Knight of Fire can feel a little bit impulsive and there's an urgency about this situation, it is very important to think things through carefully, think through that plan of next steps, because charging off into the distance without a plan could end up getting you a little bit into some sticky situations. The following card, the 5 of Fire, which is sitting with this card here, talks about conflict, talks about competing goals, details. messy things involved with this change, which is why you're feeling quite tied up. You still haven't resolved things yet within you. There is some conflict with other people. You're still understanding what your priorities are. It perhaps is causing a little friction in your world right now. Okay, so I don't need to tell you that. You realize that yourself. So I guess where there is friction, it is important to just take a moment to breathe, perhaps slow things down a little bit, because, you know, if you recognize you are in a place of being in between two places, two worlds, you need to get clear on what you're doing and why you're doing it. The next card, 3 of Earth, is, oh, this is lovely. So I love the positive message that's come in here. 3 of Earth is 3 of Pentacles. It's about being creative. It's about working with other people, being recognized for the great work that you're doing, the high quality work that you're doing here. It's about working well with other people, being a team player there, it says. Okay, that's great. Good to know that. So there's an aspect of your life that seems to work well when you collaborate with other people. So clear communication can probably help you get through this messy period here, and being willing to compromise a little bit so that it's not necessarily all about what it is that you want. So this Knight of Fire will be a little bit impulsive, but to counter that intense energy, you could remember that being a team player may help things to run a little bit more smoothly. Okay. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What else for Sagittarius? So we've got the 2 of Gabriel about making bold and ambitious choices, which I certainly see that you have been doing. And this is how you create progress for yourself. It's also speaking to important relationships where others share your vision. So there are mutual goals. So we've got here, this one here, bold and important decisions, working with someone else who is in agreement with you on something, and that's helpful to you. So this helps you to make quick decisions, fair decisions, a win-win situation, and you're aware that progress is important in certain matters here. Now let's come back to this sudden event and this fiery energy, this impulsive energy here. I can see that with the 5 of Fire, with competing goals, there is worry going on in your energy with the 9 of Michael. So perhaps a little bit of sleepless nights, concerns, mulling things over at the moment has sort of been plaguing your energy. And the guidance here is do all that you can to release the worries and the regrets, and give it to your angels. Ask your angels to help you and guide you so you can release perhaps those self-imposed binds around you, so that you can relax into a situation, because your energy will impact the flow of how things are working out in your life, Sagittarius. And if you are the bull in the china shop, it's not going to go very well for you. So it might be that you need to just relax and let go, allow there to be a little bit of flexibility in the way things are unfolding, because ultimately Spirit is saying with the King of Ariel that everything is working out well, particularly on the professional front here. So we've got King of Ariel. This is living it up. This is abundance. This is feeling on top of the world. This is using your resources wisely. Good to know. I feel like you get through this bumpy period on the upside of things. And we've got the Ace of Raphael, which certainly is the Ace of Cups. It's about a positive new emotional experience. It's also about leaning into the positivity of a romantic relationship here. Archangel Raphael is helping you here. So trust your intuition. Remember to just relax, go with the flow a little bit, collaborate, compromise with others. It certainly does ease the tension, which, you know, the tension is unnecessary, and you'll find your feet again. Wonderful. Okay. Good to see the progress here, Sagittarius. A few cards from the Quantum Oracle deck for you. Yes, we've got things are on the move for sure. Yeah, interesting energy. I really do feel this push and pull energy with you at the moment, Sagittarius. So in terms of the movement, well, we've got lots of movement happening in your reading. We've got the travel card here, so you're packed up, ready to go. And, we've seen that in multiple cards here, traveling, moving out, moving on, the action card here. So lots going on here. So with that moving on, for some of you, it is also saying goodbye to something, a sense of untethering yourself to a situation. For some of you, depending on your circumstances, it may feel like a loss, an emotional loss, but I'm getting the sense that you can see past that you can see to the sunrise of potential new beginnings for yourself. So whilst you're letting go of something, definitely things are it's for a greater cause. Remember, we have the Justice card here, which means doing what's right, standing for your beliefs, justice coming back for you, right decisions. So another aspect of your reading is coming back to the Three of Earth and things improving for you financially and being recognized for the beautiful quality work that you're doing. You're also seeking to upskill yourself. You're getting professional assistance and advice around something at the moment in your life. Now, what is this backwards and forwards energy here? We've got, and it's sitting on top of an emotional experience and a romantic relationship. We've got a little bit of back and forth here. It would seem that you may be feeling a little indecisive about life and decision making, work, relationships, where you're going in life. So it may be that it's time to sit down and think about, well, what is your direction? And I think when things calm down, Sagittarius, it may be really important for you to create a plan for yourself and map out what's important to you and really get clear where you feel you need to put your energy so that you're not doing this back and forth thing. You want to simplify your life, and simplifying your life will give you clarity. It will give you focus and direction, and in that way you get much better progress or a sense of relief that things are in flow. All right, what else do we need for Sagittarius, please? Queen of the Moon Oracle deck here. Things are definitely improving, blossoming in your life. You're starting to see beauty around you and improvement. Very, very grateful for a change that's brought a sense of relief to your surrounds, to your life. So we have the blossoming card here. You're coming into your own. Now, the blossoming here is you blossoming as a human being. You feeling into life, into being into the zone of who you are and what your strengths are. It also helps you to be in tune with others around you, in the world around you. And so that's helping you to see life and the beauty that life offers, the beauty in other people, in yourself. And you're having this incredible gratitude for what has come your way. You know, the gifts of support from others is particularly standing out for me here, Sagittarius. And you're you're grateful for that. And so it's very important to show that and express that, not just in words, but in things that you do, Sagittarius. Show that gratitude. It goes so far when we do show our gratitude for what is working well in our life. All right, I'm going to pull a couple of cards, 3 cards. One for the current challenge for you, Sagittarius, and I've just thrown my cards everywhere. The current challenge for you, the opportunity and the way forward. Yes, I just saw a 10 of Wands, which means coming to the end of a situation. All right, so current challenge, please. And it came back. 10 of Wands has come back. The opportunity, yes, and the way forward. Great, no surprises here. So the challenge is realizing that you can put those burdens down. Now, what are those burdens that you've been carrying around? And I just said a moment ago, simplifying your life is the goal here. Simplifying your life so that you are very clear about your direction and your focus. So let's get rid of the weight of those burdens. The opportunity is to let go of the worry and the thoughts. So we had in reverse here the 9 of Swords. And this is sleepless nights. This is going things over and over in your head. Well, it was in reverse, so I feel like you're now ready to let all of that go. And because of this beautiful movement of things you moving, things changing in your life, you've obviously had loads of worry going on here, but you're now letting that go. You're untethering yourself from all of that. And I'm pleased to see that. You get a sense of relief. And what we see here, which I missed showing you before, was the unexpected is unfolding in your life at the moment. I actually would like to see more about what this card is letting us know. There's a vision here I see for your future. You're feeling into the future here, and something beautiful and unexpected is coming for you. And I'd just like to sort of read into what that particular card offers here for a message for you, Sagittarius. Bear with me for a moment. No matter how well you plan, there's always room for the unexpected. So build your resilience as, rare occurrences can happen. And it may be that a visitor re-enters your life again. Something pops up in your life that you weren't expecting. And yes, it is rare. So I feel that the best way to prepare for the unexpected is to get that clarity and think through in your life what's most important to you, regardless of your physical circumstances, is really understand and know who you are and what's most important to you. And then other than that, just be open to the beautiful surprises and blessings that happen in our life, and know that sometimes these things do happen. It may have something to do with your profession. And I'm just going to say, expect the unexpected. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that, because all the plans in the world can be wonderful in this present moment. But if the universe has got something else in mind for you, having a sense of knowing about yourself, but then flexibility for how life turns out can really help you. So interesting, what follows is this card, the Prince of Cups, which is an offer. And this prince has got a cup with a fish in it, which means something's turning up, and it could be sort of like a mini pot of gold, an opportunity to improve your situation. And are you prepared to take that opportunity? So be flexible, be aware that something could turn up unexpectedly. Give yourself a moment to breathe, and be optimistic about what this could be. Let's finish your reading, Sagittarius, with a card from the Namaste Blessing deck to summarize your reading for the rest of this month. Alrighty, let's see what we've got here. We've got the blessing of patience. And I know that's a bit of a challenge sometimes. We have the blessing of patience, and this reads, a blessing comes disguised as a setback or a delay, or it may be that unexpected situation. This card is confirmation that you're on the right path. With patience and perseverance, you'll reach your goal. All is accomplished in perfect time. So whatever this unexpected thing, this offer, this opportunity, whatever it is, it's for all of the right reasons. So be patient. You are going to get to where you need to be, and everything that needs to occur is going to happen at the right time. A little ambiguous, Sagittarius, but we need to go with the flow. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please leave me a comment, fill in the gaps, let me know what's going on for you. And if you're new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe so I can do more of these videos. Have a wonderful rest of the month, Sagittarius, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.